of you that make you feel insecure, that's your power position. Let's say it again. That's your power position. The parts of you that make you feel low, insecure, not good enough. Them children need you. Translation coming. Those children need you most. Talk to that child that is you. The fear, the shame, the loneliness, the anxiety. Soothe that little girl. Bring her to life and let her feel that new feeling, that new hope, that new home. That's you. That's what I help my clients with. This ain't no talk therapy. No. No talk therapy. In my 3-month coaching program, we work it out and let you become the feelings that you need for yourself. And that's why we go in, we clear out that negative energy. We unlearn those unloving memories that live in our bodies for all these years. The shame, the guilt, the self-blame, the judgment. We push them out and elevate them into a space of love. Because again, nobody would believe you're good enough, that you're worth your time, you're worth their time, if you don't feel it. If you don't feel it and if you don't... Hey. Worthy women, how are you? Worthy, worthy. Sing it. Worthy, worthy. That's what I'm talking about. Feel it. Worthy. My loves, it's Wan, your healing coach. I'm so grateful you are here. How are you? How's your week been going? You're doing the damn thing? You're saying what you want and feeling it in your body and delivering it to the world? You best be doing it, baby. That's what we do. We show up. We show up as the woman we are meant to be. We are not afraid of our vulnerability, my loves. No, as powerful, worthy women, we're here for all our truths, all our blessings, and we celebrate our children. Joy, pain, insecurity, fear, shame, anxiety, all of that make you. All of that is information. They are our teachers. Hey, come on in here. Big love to you. Big love. Sending all the love in the world. You are one of my inspirations, sis. Come on in here. Hey, my love, how are you? So grateful you are here. How are you feeling in your soul, baby? I hope you're feeling so joyful. And my sister, let this land in your spirit. Every day you are showing up for yourself. Even in the smallest ways, receive that in your spirit. This is how we start to feel like we are enough. That's why I had to do this live tonight. You are enough, my sister. Yes, you. We are so good at taking care of the world as women. They taught us as kids. Go take care of the chicken in the yard, the rabbit. Go help your grandmother. Go take care of everybody. And what about us? We need that loving. We need that training. And that's why we're getting into it tonight. We are talking about why you listening here and giving so much love to the universe with every thought, word, and deed. Why you are enough. Hey, come on in here, Lady Frankie. You are enough. You are enough as you are. 3 things. We're going to hit it tonight. We want to feel it in our body, and that's what I help my clients with. It's not enough for us to think we are enough, ladies. No. We got to feel it in our body. And let the spirits of all the women you admire, yourself especially, whomever you admire, you call them out. Famous or non-famous, you use that spirit and help you embody that feeling. We're hitting it hard tonight because we are powerful, worthy women. We are not afraid of our inner secrets that we keep from ourselves. We want to receive all of that information, surface them. And this is how we get to the place of freedom. Many of us hide away the truth about ourselves because society said we should be shameful. They don't let us embrace our insecurities. And the moment we do that, we liberate ourselves and create new generations of young girls, young children. As my grandmother said back in the islands, how you doing, Lady Frankie? If you're feeling it, put a 1 in your comment. We want to shape the young minds of the little girls and the boys to let them know, 1, baby boy, baby girl, your mama may not have taught you. She may not have taught you how to prioritize yourself, how to love yourself. We're going to help you with that. Numero dos, how you and me, women, can put down the cookie, the ice cream, how we can put down the wine, how we can stop overworking ourselves, how we can stop procrastinating and put ourselves first. We have all these coping mechanisms that we use to fill ourselves up with the love that we and only we can deliver in our spirit. We are here for that. We are here for that. And the third thing, how to communicate with ease. How to communicate with ease. And again, my loves, what I do in my one-on-one private coaching is we go deep. It is never enough to think the thoughts. We got to feel the thoughts. We got to become the thoughts that we're feeling in our body. And that's what makes my program so unique. We become the feelings of love and joy and self-acceptance and power that we seek, that we think we receive. If you're with me, put a 1 in the comment. If you're feeling what I'm saying, put a 1 in the comment. So let's start out. Numero uno, we are enough. That's what this live is about, wherever you're joining me. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I'm so grateful you're here. Every little thing that you do to move your life forward. What a glory, what a celebration. We are the Rosa Parks. The Rosa Parks of our life. Doing the thing. Remember to receive the blessings that you give yourself. Number 1, your mother ain't teach you how to prioritize yourself. Translation. Your mother never taught you, maybe, how to prioritize yourself because she herself was just so busy taking care of everybody, but not even taking care of herself. The kids, putting everybody first, making sure everybody's taken care of, nurturing their hearts, their bodies with food, working so hard that when you're so tired and you've had your day planned out for you by your boss, the world, by the job, by all these things, we, mostly women, don't have that time to check in and say, wait a minute. How is it that I can spend 8-9 hours at a job, sitting behind a desk, cutting sugar cane? My grandfather did it, my grandmother did it, cutting sugar cane. How can I spend so much time devoted to that and I don't check in with myself to see how I'm feeling in my body and my mind? Here's why we don't really see the importance of that, my love, because let's tell the truth. We see something that we receive as value, tangible, right? So if you spend time taking care of yourself and you don't get the reward that you can see and touch and feel, but when you spend your 8-9 hours on a job, you get the reward, you get the paycheck, you get the compliments, the external validation, you get someone acknowledging and seeing and interacting with you. So that gives you the sense of, there's progress. Oh, that's something that somebody values. Because when I put in the application for the job said I'm making this up, $20,000. The job says I'll get $200,000. I'm making that up. I'm just putting a number out there. So because we can see or we hear in the universe, in the outward world, the external world, that, you said if I work for you, you will pay me, and that's my reward, that's my value. So when we are doing stuff and work on ourselves, on our minds, prioritizing our needs, giving ourselves rest, giving ourselves honest, loving talk, we don't see that tangible reward. There's nobody saying, hey girl, here's your cookie, here's your prize, here's your gift. There's nobody on the other side of loving us. We are the ones that are giving us love, and we are the ones that are receiving that love. It's just you yourself, and you, me, myself, and I. So what am I saying, love? We, in that space of loving ourselves and putting our self first, we define and we decide our value for ourselves. This has nothing to do with anybody else but yourself. So when you remove that external validation and it's just you deciding that you are worth getting 8 hours, 6 hours of rest. Why? Because it helps you to be more productive. It helps your mind to rest and your body to function properly. It helps your cells to produce all that you need for yourself. If we do not see that as valuable, because we're not getting a paycheck, because there's nobody telling us, oh girl, you're so cute. There's nobody telling us that, then we don't believe it. So guess what? Because we have to show up as being the value measurer, the person putting a price on the time we need to love ourselves, the time we need to rest, the time we need to eat healthy, the time we need to spend diving into our fears and telling ourselves the truth. If nobody's there but you do not see the reminder that it is important. We only see the reminder when we get the paycheck, when we get the compliment. Oh, see, that's important. So let me fix my hair before I go outside because, homeboy's going to be looking at me, so I got to look cute. Honey, when you love yourself enough, when you put yourself first, there ain't no homeboy. You are the person that celebrates yourself. And isn't that a beautiful privilege? Because you live with yourself day in, day out. And if you cannot secure a home that is you and feel good enough about you, then all the external validation that you think you need to rely on for breath, those mean nothing. Nada. So that's number one. Why your mother, my mother, did not tell us to put ourselves first. Because she did not know the importance and the value of that inner work and how that is the true path to long-term success that you decide, that you define, my sister. Numero dos. Time to put on the cookie. Time to put down the cookie. Put a 1 in the comment if you know what I'm talking about. Put a 1 in the comment because, again, it's just you, yourself, and you, me, myself, and I. You are enough. Who defines that you are enough? You do. You do. I do. So when you have to put down the cookie, that means many of us, when we're going through stressful times, let's tell the damn truth, life ain't easy. Up and down, roller coaster. Your job, your boss, your insurance, your goals, your dreams, your body, your aging, menopause, whatever. We all go through this thing. It's a human condition. There is no shame. So when we go through all of that and we have those tough days we're coming home from working 9 to 9, third shift, we just need a little hug from somebody. Somebody somewhere, something somewhere. And even if we've had dinner already, even if we're already full up and we don't have no more space in our stomach, there's some void that we feel, some kind of emptiness, some kind of longing, some type of loneliness, some type of shame, some type of fear that's underneath and has always lived with us. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, especially, my loves, when you come home from work and you open that door, you shut out the world, and it's just you and your truth. The stuff you've never dealt with, the unresolved emotions. Just tell the damn truth, the fears that you had a bully boss and he's berating you, treating you like a toddler. You come home and you sit in that space and we start to do what? Feel sorry for ourselves. Self-pity is the biggest lie in terms of hug and love. A lot of us believe self-pity is the hug, it's the mothering that we've never had. That's a lie. The worst thing we can do is lean into that space. But self-pity may show up in the form of a cookie, ice cream, lollipop, cake, wine, call to homeboy, overworking, procrastinating when we know our house is a mess. We should go do the laundry. We should clean up. That's what I'm talking about. We lean into that space rather than inside ourselves, because the coping that we have trained ourselves to believe is our mother that we didn't have, loving and soothing us. Our inner child, our inner rebellious teenager just want to go wild and party and do all the things that we know we shouldn't do, spend all the money we don't have, but we rebel because that's how we cope. It's hard to be with yourself if you do not believe you are enough. It's hard to stay in the room of your soul with just you, yourself, and you when you have no kind of love and healthy relationship for yourself, because along the way, you and me, we have trained ourselves to not rely on ourselves to feel filled up. Go, keep on working, stay busy, keep on drinking, eating the cookie, because it'll fill us up and soon we'll have niggeritis, we'll fall asleep. That's what we do. That's what we do because we're not settled within ourselves because nobody taught us. Listen, if you train your body and your mind, you can work through the fears and the low feelings that you have and deliver yourself. But here's what they tell us. Don't talk about it. Don't think about it. Push it down, push it down, push it down. All the feelings you have. If you don't talk about it, it's not real. So we don't attend to parts of ourselves. We don't attend and soothe the loving parts of ourselves that need us. The shame, the guilt. We don't attend to that. But what do? We go to the trainings. If you want to be a loctician, you go get your loctician training. You get your certification. You go to grad school. Under grad school, we do all these trainings year over year. We have to do continuing education trainings. We do all of this stuff because that's what they say you do. If you want to build success, if you want to strengthen your skill sets, here's what I say. We got to strengthen the skill sets of sitting with ourselves. All our children. Listen, my loves, if we run from the discomfort, we will never grow. You remember the first time you drove a car? Did you know where you were going? Did you know what you were doing? Shit, I sure didn't know. I was cool as ever. But over time, you see, you build a practice, you build a confidence. Same thing here. And I've got to drop this in, my loves. All the time when you and me are doing that training, on-the-job training, we're going to work, we're learning how to drive a car, and we're building that strength, that capacity, that knowledge. While that's happening, you see my hand? We're learning and we're progressing, we're learning all the skills. And underneath here, this is you and me, our inner life, all the things that we're running from. This part of us is not growing, or rather it is growing, but in the lower direction. Let me make sure I put my hands up. This part of us is growing down, and this part of us is growing upwards. So here's all the skill set. We get the $200,000 or $150,000, the money coming in. This is you up here. Right? And then this is you down here, the person that needs the love and affection and attention. So while this part of you is growing, hey, come on in here, this part of you is sinking. Welcome, my loves, because we're not spending the time on our full being, our whole self, my love. Gotta get some water. Come on in here, my love. So lovely to see you. So while you grow your business, while you build your skill sets, you get that certification, you get that MBA, you get that grad, you get that doctorate, you're getting all these skills, but at the same time, you are not, you and me, we're so busy making that money, honey, making that money. And ain't nothing wrong with that, but we got to make sure we show up this part of ourselves, our personal lives. We got to prioritize ourselves because this part here, the part within us, that's long term. You can always get another job. You can always get another man's on them, woman's on them, lover. You can always, hey, come on in here, my love. You can always go forward into different stages of temporary success. But if inside of you, you are not comfortable being alone by yourself, you have a lot of negative thoughts telling you all the things and dwelling on the past. Oh man, I shouldn't have dated him. I should have quit that job. And why didn't you do this? Did you forget to close this door? You're not smart enough. You shouldn't do your business. If we have all these things happening in our mind, in our internal self, and in our bodies, we're feeling the stress. We're getting nervous and fidgety, and we can't even leave the house because we keep thinking we forget something and we keep worrying. Oh, I wonder if I pick this up. Did I turn the fridge off, the stove off? Did I do? If we have all of this happening and up here we're trying to build success, but down here in the rooms of our souls, we are hurting, we are denying our truth, there's a big gap. There's a big gap. And in this empty space is you. Is you waiting for you to say, hey, you are my child too. That insecurity, that fear. You are the one that I need to deliver so that I can feel good enough. My loves, all your parts are important. It's not the cute part. Ain't just the lipstick and the big titties and the breasts and the BBL and the hair and the teeth and all of that. All that stuff is easy, baby. Easy. You can get new teeth. Yeah, right? But there's only one you. You know what I'm talking about? Put a one in the comments. If you clear up all those negative thoughts, that yippity yap, yap, yap that's keeping you low, so that when your boss comes upon you and you say, this is all you're getting for a salary, or this is all you're getting for promotion, you pull him up and you list out why you should get what you need. And you say it with confidence, but you cannot present that self if you don't believe and feel that is who you are. Put a 1 in the comment if you know what I'm talking about. So that's why we reach for the cookie. Because inside of ourselves, we do not believe, we do not feel the power that we would like other people to see, because we do not believe it. We do not feel it. And we do not commit to the practices that get us there. And that's what I help my clients with. I will always say this. It is never enough for you to have the thought. Never enough. You got to become the feeling. You have to become the feeling in your body. Because remember this, all the negative thoughts, all the low self-esteem, all the I am not good enough, all the survival mode energy, you have trained yourself over the years to remember that that is you. So you become that. Think about it. Think about it. You have a bad day, you're dealing with something, you think about it. Oh, I got to ask my boss for something. I got to get a day off. But you're already feeling in your body, oh, I shouldn't do it because, the last time I asked him for a day off, he was, you talk yourself out of it. We help you clear that energy out. We help you stand in a new purpose. And that's why we go to number 3. Once you do the first thing, acknowledge all that you have done that didn't work for you. And once you're ready, thank you, my love. Thank you. I know you feel it in your spirit. Next, first, acknowledge all the things that you have done that has not served you. 2, recognize that there are parts of you that make you feel vulnerable. There are parts of you that make you feel insecure. That's your power position. Let's say it again. That's your power position. The parts of you that make you feel low, insecure, not good enough. Them children need you. Translation coming. Those children need you most. Talk to that child that is you. The fear, the shame, the loneliness, the anxiety. Soothe that little girl. Bring her to life and let her feel that new feeling, that new hope, that new home. That's you. That's what I help my clients with. This ain't no talk therapy. No. No talk therapy. In my 3-month coaching program, we work it out and let you become the feelings that you need for yourself. And that's why we step into number 3. Yes, number 3. Come on in here. Nice to see you, sis. It's been a minute. How are you? How's the weather? How's the fam? Number 3, we communicate with ease. That's what I help my clients with, because if you do not think and believe and feel and know that you are enough, you will never say what you want. You will say yes when you mean hells to the no. And we ain't here for that. We done with that. We ain't nobody toddler. When you say yes, you mean yes. You feel it. You're not waiting for somebody to say, oh, you know what? You can say yes. You can get this. You can. No, we're saying this is what we want. I need the salary. I need this amount. And this is what I deserve. Your relationship is no good for you. You say what you want. It's not serving me. It's not working out. You tell the truth. You're not afraid. You're not fearful of your power. Though you're not, come on in here, Miss Connie. Lovely to see you. We're talking about you can feel, you can become, and you can decide who you are. Remember this. You can only communicate what you want with words and with ease if you believe and if you feel it. It's not enough to think that you are enough. No. You got to become it. And that's why we said on the top, that's what I help my clients with in my one-on-one coaching program, my 3-month coaching program. We help you, number 1, shift out all that negative self-talk, the yibbity yap that's keeping you from prioritizing yourself. That's keeping you from believing you're good enough. We clear it out and we forgive ourselves for all the things that we did that never worked to serve us. All the unloving things, the cookie, the extra working, the neglect that we give ourselves because we think if you don't get a reward, if you don't get a paycheck, if you don't get a gift, if you don't get a compliment, it's not something you want to waste your time with. So why would I bother take care of myself? Nobody sees it. They see if I do my hair, so let me do my hair. What about the inner work? We do the parts of us. We take care of our inner selves that nobody sees but you because you live with yourself. And number 3 or number 2, I can't remember the number. We go in, we clear out that negative energy. We unlearn those unloving memories that live in our bodies for all these years, the shame, the guilt, the self-blame, the judgment. We push them out and elevate them into a space of love. Because again, nobody would believe you're good enough, that you're worth your time, you're worth their time, if you don't feel it. if you don't feel it and if you don't live it. And that's number 4. So important to forgive yourself. Amen. Abby, you said it. Number 4. Amen. If you don't level the playing field and forgive yourself and compassionately understand that your mama ain't ever tell you how to love yourself deeply. She taught you how to cook. That's what she knew. She taught you how to do your nails, maybe to do the laundry. Maybe your dad taught you how to drive. But when it comes to loving yourself, of course you don't know how to prioritize yourself. Of course you don't know how, because nobody taught you that. And that's okay. We don't beat up ourselves, my love. We're not here for that. Powerful women like you and me, we embrace our vulnerability. We're not afraid of all of that, because all of that gives us information. And we're about moving forward into success, into becoming the love of our lives. This is what I help my clients with in my 3-month coaching program. If you'd like to learn more about it, drop a link in the comment. We start with you. On the discovery call, we talk about you and where you are in your journey right now. Right now, what do you need? What are your goals? What are your visions? Bold, bold, bold visions. We go all the way there. And we map out a plan to get you there. Roadmap. 3 months coaching. One-on-one, you and me. If you'd like to learn more, drop a link in the comment. And that's why we had this session tonight. You are already enough. But if you do not believe, hey Curly Bell, if you do not believe in your value, just because you're not getting validation, an external validation, a paycheck, a smile, a whistle from homeboy, a compliment, an award, you're not put on Instagram, you get 20,000 likes. You don't think you are worthy because you don't see that external validation. We go and clear that up. Where did that come from? Remember, you decide your worth. Yes. And when you become that loving, safe space, ooh, honey, it's like you become a new woman. You know in your worst days that you are bad, bad, bad. Bad meaning you have so much power and self-belief and humility and compassion for your journey that you love on yourselves. Whether or not your boss tells you do a good job, your husband compliments you, somebody smiles at you, that doesn't matter to you, because inside you are so grateful that you are your home. You are your home. My loves, welcome, Nidra. What would happen? What would happen? I always ask all my clients in my 3-month coaching program, what would happen if you put yourself first? And we are not talking about vanity. That's easy. The bubble bath, all of that's easy. The nails, the lipstick. We're not talking about that. We're talking about you putting the work inside here and reminding yourself of your power. Not because of your last name, of the length of your hair. None of that. We are born worthy. We are already enough. But, my loves, if you do not feel it, if you do not become that love and that power and that safe space, if you do not embody the feeling, then you will always feel you are not enough. You do not need anybody to validate you, my loves. Put a 1 in the comment if you feel it. You do not need anybody to tell you you are enough. You have got to feel you are enough. And that's what I help my clients with. One-on-one coaching program. We go deep. We meet 60 minutes every week for 12 weeks. Yes, one-on-one. Then we also have the knowledge base, an online portal where we have all the extra training, all the education about my mind-body healing method that transforms you literally into the feelings that you need and you crave and you love, and you get that support online in the knowledge base. So that's 2 things. The third thing, we have the daily Slack channel. It's like a chat channel. It's like WhatsApp. It's like video chatting, you name it. So we can interact daily, real-time support. So you don't feel like you're alone. We go deep. So we have that accessibility, that real-time daily interaction. And you get the worksheets and you get the exercises for you to walk out. And when I say worksheet and exercise, we're talking about vibrational work, movement, vocal work. We go all the way there, because inside your body, inside my body, are the secrets that we keep. Inside your body, inside my body, are the secrets that we keep and the memories of the feelings that we fear, that we have resorted to as our protection. We love them up. We call them out. Come out, come out. And that's what we do. My loves, I'm here for you always and forever. Tuesdays and Thursdays live on Instagram. Send me a message if you'd like to book a coaching call with me. If you have any questions at all, I'm so grateful you are here. And remember, we are, let's go. Worthy, worthy, shimmy, worthy.
Another video is waiting for you.
Worthy. I'll see you soon.
Check it
Bye.
out. Check it out now.
Thank you so much for being here, my loves.